All right, what's going on, brothers? Hopefully everything's going good. Hopefully everything's going well for you guys. All right, brothers. As you can see in the background, it says street life. All right, brothers. Hold on one second. Excuse me. Ooh, my bad. I had the yawns there. All right, brothers. It's the same old story, man. From my father's time to my duration of my life, it's the same old story. It ain't new. Same old, same old. All right, brothers. For you brothers who want to live that street life, right? Which is it's very intoxicating. It's very addictive. It's a lot that comes with that. It's addictive to be a part of a neighborhood knowing that 20, 30 people got your back. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Girls want to be with you because you got that bad boy edge. You understand what I'm saying? These type of things they can be intoxicating, addictive. You understand what I'm saying? But it comes with a lot of drama, man. It comes with violence, murders, prison time. All right? And most of those guys are not built for that. They're not. And I'm going to tell you why. A lot of them are snitching. But most of the snitching don't come from civilians. It comes from criminals. It comes from criminals. Because you got to ask yourself, brothers. I remember breaking this down to those guys, some folk on the hustlers, back in like 05, 06. I said, bro, I'm not saying civilians don't tell, but what civilian knows? I don't know where you copy your drugs from. And you got to think, if the 9 to 5 guy in the neighborhood knows you selling drugs, the cops know you selling drugs. They know. They know what y'all doing. You out there on the corner every day. You know what I mean? They know what y'all doing. I don't know where you copy your dope from. I don't know your stash house at. That's people who you're trusting, which are usually what? Federal criminals. Guys you're hanging with, guys you're doing dirt with. Then one of the guys who tell on you. Like the guy who told on King Vons, another guy that he was with. I think Rondo number 9 was telling on not E Day, but C Day. I'm not sure that's true. That's what they alleged that he was doing. I'm not sure. I didn't get a chance to read the paperwork and all that type of stuff, but that's what they said. But I'm just giving an example. These guys did the crime together. They're both of that criminal lifestyle. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of that stuff comes with that, brothers. So you need to think about if that's a life that you really want to live. You understand? And a lot of brothers try to talk about that street stuff because they think it makes him a man. Like, yeah, man, I did time, man. I was on them streets, man. You know, they think that makes him a man. Think it gives him respect. But it makes you look silly, brothers. It makes you look silly. And then you have a lot of our people who try to keep that same mentality and try to take it into places of business. And they're never successful. They're never successful. You can't go to a professional setting and try to keep a street mentality. They're never successful. You understand what I'm saying? So, but that's pretty much it right there, brothers. It's the same old story. I mean, I won't even waste my time warning guys. If you don't understand what comes with that life, nowadays I think that's on you. I think you're a numbskull. I mean, it's too much information out there for you not to know. It's too much. You know what comes with this. You know what's going to happen. What's more than likely to happen. Excuse me, brothers. All right, so like I said, if you want to live that lifestyle, brothers, be prepared for what comes with it. Now, brothers, don't get me wrong. You're gonna have some brothers who are gonna be dedicated to that lifestyle, and they're gonna accept all that comes with it. You're gonna have some brothers who are gonna be fully into it. I mean, all chips in, dedicated. You're gonna have those brothers like that, and vice versa. On the flip side, you're gonna have a lot of women, who are going to. I ain't gonna say a lot, but you're gonna have you're gonna have a great percentage of women who are gonna be dedicated to the toxic lives, like being a hoe, a 304. You're gonna have someone who's gonna be fully dedicated to it, who will do it for years and years and years on end, dedicated to the life. You understand what I'm saying? Majority of them probably just come and go. They might dedicate. I'm just saying, they might dedicate themselves to that life for maybe 3, 4 years, and then they out of there. You know, and you have some guys like that in the streets too. They might try to run the streets real heavy for a couple of years, and then they try to change their lives. You have that too, brothers. And I remember guys was joining the military, all these type of stuff to get out the neighborhood, to get away from all that nonsense. You understand what I'm saying? To get out the hood. All right, so that's all right there, brothers. You know what I mean? So be careful if you want to live that lifestyle, brothers. There's a lot that comes with it, and I think a lot of people are not willing to pay the price for what comes with that lifestyle. They might think they is, but when it shows up at their doorstep, I would guesstimate that 80% of them is like, oh man, this is more than what I expected. It's like being at a buffet and you're like, oh man, everything looks so good. You put all this stuff on your plate. I don't know if you brothers ever done that. Then you go to sit down, you're like, oh man, I didn't got too much, man. You know? You understand what I'm saying? It's like that, You might think you're ready, but you're really not. You're really not. Tekashi 6ix9ine, brothers, was just a reflection of what happens in the everyday comings and goings of these guys living the street life. He's just a reflection. I'm telling you, brothers, you probably can go to almost any major metropolitan area, hell, even some small towns, and some guys can probably tell you a story that's similar to Tekashi 6ix9ine. Oh yeah, man, he was hanging with these guys, man. He snitched on everybody. What? Like, yeah, he was down with this crew. I bet you can find some stories similar to that, with in a lot of these neighborhoods. Yeah, he was down with the crew, man. He was part of the crew. He was such and such and such and such, and he ratted everybody out. Oh man, for real, yeah. So that's just how it goes, brothers. But anyway, brothers, that's it, man. I hope you brothers got some understanding out of that, man. It's up to you, man. If you're willing to pay that price, hey, live your life, man. Live it up. That's what you're gonna do. Same with the women. Anybody doing that criminality, it ain't gotta just be. It could be being a hoe. It could be scamming. Conning. It's repercussion that comes with these things, brothers. Sometimes you can get hurt. You can hurt somebody. Sometimes, or you might get killed yourself. Are you willing to accept these type of things? All right. Anyway, brothers, that's it, man. I'm out. Peace.